Hello ladies and gentlemen, Voxel Pro here, coming at you kind of with a anime kind of rant. This is just me and my feelings on anime. There's a couple problems that I have with anime, and really, I love anime. I always will. I really love them over American cartoons, especially the ones that are being produced today, because a lot of them are crap. And you know, I wish, when you had Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, that was kind of like a cartoon that it was cool for, like, people in their like teens and in their 20s, and even some people in their 30s would watch, because it was mature enough to, like, it was mature enough to where you didn't have the hokey lines and stuff like that as much. And even if you watch like Young Justice or something like that, which was a great show. I don't even know why they did it so short, for like 13, maybe 26 episodes. I don't care, but just the fact that it was so short, I liked it. But in anime, I love it. But at the same doggone time, it has its problems. The one is the depiction of the opposite sex, and it seems like in anime, this is real quick. This is off the top. There's no script. I'm just kind of ranting, whatever. So going back to it. So it's the depiction of the opposite sex. It seems like men and women on both sides are kind of one-dimensional, like either in their physicality slash appearance or their I guess personality. With women, it's the fact that they're either really angry or really like sexualized, like promiscuous or something like that. It has the bottom line is that it has something to do with sex or being angry. That's true. That's true. Go to any anime. I bet you can pick out. I bet you can pick out like at least a couple one that looks like they're trying to have that promiscuous look, but is actually always angry, or they sound angry. They look normal, but they always sound angry. They always do angry things, or at least 70% of the time. Or they're over-sexualized in the way that they dress and the way that they act. Is just whatever. And then you have the flip side. The men, they're always either they're angry. There's a few of them that can always be angry, and they actually can be kind of like perverted, like with their kind of sexual thing. My point is not realistic, because people are much more multifaceted than that. There's no two extremes. There's no angry and then sex. There's just it's not that multifaceted. It's not that one-dimensional is what I mean. People are so much more multifaceted. And this is a problem, because if any child has an anime that they watch, like Dragon Ball Z or something like that, they're probably gonna say, this is how dudes need to be, this is how women need to be, Chi-Chi and Bulma. It seems like they're always angry. Pan, she's temperamental. I don't care if you count GT or not. The point is that if people watch it, it influences their mind. So she's temperamental. So what am I saying all this for? I'm saying because it's a problem. Because it's a problem. You don't listen. With some of these things, you don't need to be having on TV. Make anime that's good, at least for teens and young adults, and don't have everything be over sexualized. This ain't season 1 of the Game of Thrones where you just pop in a scene like a carnal scene for just like no reason. I didn't watch it. That's just me. Somebody told me about it. That's why I don't want to watch it. I really don't. Not to say that I'm perfect, but I just don't want to watch it. I need Jesus. Anyway, my point is that people aren't that one-dimensional. There's no, people aren't either angry or, you know, want sex or all the time. Sometimes people just want to talk, have a conversation, just want to worry about the adventure at hand, whatever the adventure in the story is. If it's beating up people, I know, beating up people, or, you know, killing the demons from the netherworld, or, you know, blasting off the aliens in their giant robot or whatever. Sometimes people just want to experience the story, and people don't have time for all this crap. You know, this stuff where, you know, it's come on, like, really? So that's one problem. All that is one problem. People are much more multi-dimensional. Let's try to portray that. And I can name countless other examples of where you know animes are are one-dimensional. I already said Dragon Ball Z. I kind of said I meant to mention Faye Valentine on Cowboy Bebop. Lucy Heartfailure on Fairy Tail. When it comes to, well, yes and no. I haven't really seen it lately, so I don't know if she's changed much. I love it all the same, but, you know. So that's one problem with anime. Second problem with anime is if there's a small issue in an episode that annoys like people, somehow the character that might have caused the problem or something doesn't even know that they caused the problem and won't fight back for it and cannot somehow reason with the person. And I know this show might be 30 minutes long or 20 minutes. For some reason it's always short. It's always shorter than the normal American 30-minute show, no matter if there are commercials in it or not. It seems like if a American cartoon is like 21 minutes, 25 minutes, it seems like a Japanese cartoon is like maybe sometimes 18 minutes to like 21, and it's really like just to put in more commercial. I don't know why. But so I guess that's the second problem that I have with anime. I just kind of slid that one in there because I just thought about it. The third problem that I have with anime is kind of what I was gonna say the second one was, which was the fact that if there's a small problem in the story where, you know, a character messes up trying to help another character, somehow they don't solve the dilemma within the time given. They don't argue their case within the time given, and it's just always assumed that it's that person's fault, and somehow they're never able to reason outside for that. Like, I ranted about this in one of my Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker videos, and I think it was when I was fighting Peace Walker. Is this anime that I watched on Netflix, like Gargantia something, the Land of Gargantia, and that's not what it's called, but it had Gargantia in it. And there's this dude came from outer space, was with the robot. There were pirates. They asked for his help. He blows up the ships, killing pretty much everything except for the people that needed to be killed, except for the people that obviously he was trying to save. But they said, oh, it's all your fault, you know, you blew up the pirates, now they're gonna retaliate. Well, bro, you just asked for my help. Don't come crying to me because you asked for, how do you think I was gonna handle it? You ask a mercenary to handle this war for me, and then you want to get mad that, you know, some retaliation? You ask the mercenary to do what he does best. Don't be mad when such and so, the Red Army, comes over here trying to bombard y'all for asking the mercenary trying to finish off their town. Listen, it don't work like that in real life. Don't be mad when you ask for my help. You ask for my help, I'm gonna handle it the way that I know how to do it best, so now we here. That's my point. So, with that being said, I think it was real stupid in that episode where he was just like, oh, Septo blame. And then she got the nerve to say, oh, well, we forgive. Forgive you for what? Come on. Listen, I do what I do best. I just explained this. Don't come crying to me and then say no, I forgive you because you put me in that situation. I should smack you because you wanted me to finish them off, and then you have the nerve to say that it's all my fault. No, it's all your fault. You should have been fighting them in the first doggone place. But that's just me. So, whatever. I didn't mean to really get that riled up. If it seems like I, you know, got riled up, but whatever. Anyway, those were kind of the 3 problems that I had with anime. I said, you know, with them, you know, humans being more multifaceted. With that, I snuck in the second one in there, saying, you know, the time restraints, you know, on the show, that they're more shorter than the average American cartoon, and the other one. The other one was the fact that they don't allow, you know, the character to have a proper defense if there's such a plot point within a episode trying to defend themselves of certain issues, and the issue is never really understood on the counts of both characters on why they did such a thing. It's just assumed that it's their fault and they're forgiven, or their fault, and somehow they're forgiven when it really wasn't their fault in the first place when you understand it. Let me see. I was just looking kind of at my memory. I kind of have 4 minutes left. So, not to say that I'm going to go that long, but I was just looking at it. So, I can't really think of any other problems with anime. What are some problems that you guys would have with anime otherwise? I couldn't think of any other ones. If you think that it's overly sexualized, or, you know, if you think that there should be more anime geared towards, not like it's going to change anything, because then you would have to email them overseas and everything, and then they would have to translate it and everything like that, and then it's like, and then that's even a long shot, because it's like, you know, they do what they do best. That's the story that they want to tell. So, you know, you have to respect that too. So, you know, what do you guys think about what I'm saying? Do I have some valid points? Do I make logical arguments about stuff like that? Maybe I'll have another rant someday. This is just kind of spur of the moment thing. This is just something that I'm trying. I'm gonna put it up on YouTube. But yeah. It's nice to be here on YouTube in this at this time. I'm having my road to the Phantom Pain. I've already started on Metal Gear Solid 2. Already did 3. Peace Walker. I skipped Ground Zeroes because I'm gonna wait till the Phantom Pain to come out, and that'll be one series. And then I didn't do Metal Gear or Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake because I can't play those for crap. When I did try, I got caught all the time. I died. That's not happening. I didn't play Portable Ops because I have a PSP. I don't know how to put it up on the big screen, and I'm gonna let that go too. So then I finished Metal Gear Solid 1. I'm starting on Metal Gear Solid 2, and I'm gonna put that up in the next couple of days or so. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to Vox Pro. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever your thing is. Hopefully I can do this for that much longer. Also, I'm an indie game consultant. If you have an indie game, you can come to me to get your game reviewed. I already have videos on what I offer my services is, and I will put my website down below to where you can go and see my website, and you can look up the protocol independent that I have, and you'll see what services I offer. If you contact me on the contact page, I will get an email from you, and then I'll respond to you, and then we'll make business happen that way. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to Voxer Pro, and I'll see you guys later.